Hello. That was so stupid. Hi, I'm Miss Alexandra, current international graduate student in Glasgow, Scotland. I wanted to give you a glimpse into the life of a college student abroad. First, why? You're in middle school. You don't need to think about these things yet. And you're right, but I will tie everything together so you get to be patient with me. Let's talk about getting here. Coming to Scotland was a year-long process on its own. You have to apply to the university, get an unconditional offer from the university, apply for a visa, lock down scholarship and financial aid, apply for a flat, get travel plans, attend many appointments for your BRP and visa, and so much more. Oof. But once it's all done and you've paid all of those fees, you are now secure to live in another country to study. Now let's talk about an average day here. Wake up, walk to campus, take part in a couple of 3-hour-long classes, meet your group for the presentation you need to do at the library, and trek home. One of the biggest things you'll have to get used to is the food. There are a lot of labels you won't recognize. And a lot of food you currently eat that is not available here. It's like you're in a romance movie against a window, just staring out into the rain, wondering, when will my pickles return from the war? It's a hurdle, but you figure out what you like. And of course, there are some things that still exist here, but not a lot. Then you walk home and get to work. Reading and writing, but mostly reading and research. And to keep from going totally insane, you have to maintain a hobby. Mine, for example, is making videos. Surprise, surprise. Something to detach yourself for a hot minute. Something you love to do and something that relaxes you. Yes, making animations like this is so tedious, but so relaxing. Most of the time. Now this doesn't sound very appealing, does it? A long process to get here. So much walking. Can you see that? Can you see how much I walk? How many flights I have to take to get anywhere? 3-hour classes, reading until you actually forget how to read. How about some perks? Living in a different country provides opportunities you can't get at a home university. Glasgow is beautiful. From the nature parks to city center to the world's tallest movie theater. No matter who you are or what you're interested in, there is something here for you. It sounds like I'm trying to sell Glasgow, but this is all based on my own experience because that's what this video is. So based on my experience of living in Glasgow, I'm just telling you, I have gained understanding beyond staying home in the United States. I've been able to travel much easier to different countries even, and we know, it always feels so good when others comment, "Oh, you're so lucky, I'm just so jealous." It feels a little good, doesn't it? I've gotten to see concerts I've dreamed about and got to even meet some of the people. And as for school, I've learned so much more about what I wanted than ever. Because the beauty of graduate school, kids, is that you actually get to choose what you want to learn. I was able to use my education and my experience and do things here in Glasgow, in Edinburgh, and even in London. I've gained more experience studying abroad than if I stayed home. The perks far outweigh the negatives. Now, how does this tie into you, middle schoolers? Believe me, you don't have to think about college right now. When I was your age, I actually planned to be an Egyptologist. Now I'm finishing up to get my master's in dramaturgy and playwriting. That's a large separation. It's okay to not think of college right now. It's okay to not know what you want to do. It's all okay. You don't have to think about any of that. In high school, they'll kind of force that. Enjoy not caring about it while you still can. No, my point is, in order to do amazing things, you have to work hard. Even in middle school, you want to do something amazing? Work hard. This applies to everything. Grades, football, barrel racing, art. I'll tell you a story of when I was in 6th grade. Back in the olden days. I took art because I wanted to get better and because I genuinely enjoyed art. I worked hard on all of my assignments in all of my classes and on my own. Because I worked hard, the teacher invited me to a specialty class over the summer where I got to learn how to make clay art with college students and other specialty students from other schools in our area. I continue to this day to work on my art. And if you don't believe me, I'm pretty sure your teacher will just love to show you some. Work hard and do great things. Work hard and feel accomplished. Work hard and go for it. I know that my biggest accomplishments were because I had the courage to start, and I worked hard to complete it. And as a side note through all of this, I have 2 side notes. First of all, I talk with my hands a lot. Second side note, it is not my intention to brag. I'm sorry if this comes off as if I am bragging about my accomplishments. I do have pride in the hard work I've done, and I just want to show you, I'll tell you because I'm talking to you, by example, what could and will happen if you work hard. That's my lesson to you. That's how all of this ties together, from being a college graduate student abroad, hi again, and being a middle schooler. Hard work. Anyway, thank you for sitting through my ramblings. Thank your teacher for having me. This is the 3rd time I've made a video for her classes, although this is the first time you've seen me. Hi. I'm glad students find my videos amusing. If you guys like this, if you guys want more of this, let your teacher know. She might let me come back. I still miss your anime class, but I will keep the tradition of ending with anime music!